What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Track Attack. This one is a little bit different because it's coming from Berthoud Moto Park. So we went up there over the weekend. I didn't ride any of my friends' bikes, but I did ride my 03 YZ125 that I've showed you guys before. It's actually a 134 big bore kit, and my 2012 KX450F, which is stocked besides a muffler. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's going to be a little bit different, but I'm going to be going head to head on these two bikes for my track attack. Here we are coming around BMP. I'm actually not sure where the finish is going to be, so I just put it as the lip of the big triple there. And you can see we switched to the 125. I'm trying something a little different here since we're doing two bikes on one track. I thought it'd be kind of cool to switch back and forth from the 450, as you see here. Of course, that's the white bike, the 2012 KX450, to the blue bike, my 2003 YZ125 with the big bore kit to a 134 in it. I had a lot of fun at Berthoud. The track was pretty sweet. You can see it has some dry sections, but then some sections actually rutted up pretty well. This is a huge improvement from how it was the last two times I was up there last year. Like, look at the rut in this corner. I'm not saying it's super rutted. I know a lot of you guys ride way ruttier tracks, but from what I'm used to, that's pretty rutted. And then into this corner too, and we switched back to the 450, taking a different line around that corner. But overall, the track was pretty dang sweet. Coming in on the left hand here, grab that rut nice and easy. This corner, right hander, the inside rut had gotten pretty sharp during the day. At the end of the day, it was pretty fun to hit, but at this time I was just taking the outside to carry the momentum. Here we come up on a rider. We're trying to work our way around, dive to this inside rut, work our way through it on that 125. On the 450, we just take the outside. Just seemed like the better line at the time. Coming up here, we go over the roll on the inside and then get a nice line. We grab this actually far inside rut, a little bit smaller rut than the main one, but easier to grab there. Here we're going to cut to the far inside, and in neither of these videos I'm going to be hucking this triple. Actually, you don't even see it on the 450, but I didn't huck it then. I did later in the day, but that's actually a pretty big jump. It's kind of surprising that triple tabletop kind of thing is a lot bigger than you might expect. Around the bottom in that right hander, coming up the top left sweeper with the rollers around it. They did cut down the rollers. I'm pretty sure they're not as dramatic as they were before. They don't really bounce you too much, but cut back left, little step down into the tabletop, throw it out to the side a little bit, switch back to the 125. We go into the Talladega turn that they kind of built up some, so it's almost like a tabletop turn or something, I'm not really sure. Little hip jump, fun to throw it out a little bit to the left there. They took away a little double just right there, so now it's just up the hill, hook back to the right, and we're going to have this another pop step up here. That thing can throw you pretty weird, and you have quite a bit of speed coming into it, so you really got to time it up right. Nice left there, into the right-hander, up and over, power down as much as we can. Then we're coming back into the final left-handed turn. Nice big rut here. We get through that pretty dang well. Didn't drag a foot. Little tabletop, and then as we come up into the finish line, back and forth, which lap has the faster lap? At this time, you guys, enjoy this Squid Squad moment from BMP, and I'd like you to comment down below which bike do you think had the faster time, and by how much? 1 second, 2 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds? Comment down below if you think the YZ125 was faster or the KX450F. Alright, there was the lap. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you played along and went down in the comments and commented which bike you thought was faster. But here we go. We're going to put up the times now. So we have the YZ125 and the KX450. Let me make sure I have these right. And the YZ125 is coming in at a 2:29.35. KX450 is coming in at a 2:26.26. So the KX just a bit faster. Just over 3 seconds faster. It's a 450. What do you expect? There are some parts on Berthoud where you can kind of open it up, and I just ride it a little bit smoother. The 125 is quite underpowered for my weight. Let's just be honest. I do my best to make it work, but it does still struggle to get me around the track quite as easy as the 450. And you have to keep in mind, I ride the 450 way more than the 125, so of course I'm going to be better on it. I can get through the corners easier. I don't feather the clutch as much as I should on the 125 and keep that power going. I coast too much into corners. There's a lot of things I do on the 125 too slow, but there you guys go. I thought that was pretty good for being almost a 2.5 minute lap, only a 3 second difference between the bikes. I thought that was kind of cool. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Hit that like button. Coming up next, I'm going to have my picture-in-picture where I'll have laps from both bikes, so enjoy that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, as always, take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice, and we'll talk to you later. I just want to give a thank you to my Patreons. As you guys know, if you donate more than $10 or more per month for the Patreon, then you kind of get a special thank you. You get your name, Instagram, that kind of stuff. Anyone who is part of the Patreon, they're down in the description. But $10 or more, I put your name somewhere on the video. So we have Seth Buehler, Brian Valler, Carson Clapp, Erik Nannenga, Caleb, my mom, Mona Olszewski, Tyler Wohletz, Dalton Burton, Devin Waelchli, Dallas Ferguson, Jay Burrows, and Sean Chaney. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for being part of the Patreon, helping my channel. Hopefully the content is good for you guys and continues to be so. If you want to join and be a Patreon, patreon.com/DeeO. And if you don't, totally fine. You still get the same content. So I do appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching.